Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play the SS9s, the Tabaxi Barge.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just see me stretching that one.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Sorian Sewell, the Changeling Druid, who has nothing to follow that one up with.
You're not the captain of the SS9s?
I'm the captain? I can be captain?
You sure, why not?
I'm captain of the SS9s.
And I'm Greg. I'm playing Ulseth Ralph Bog Fighter.
My mutinous first mate.
Yes.
And I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress. As we do every week, we have a couple of announcements to start the show off with, so take it away, Nicole.
If you're a fan of nautical things, you probably won't like our Patreon because it's a D&D show.
Wait! So are you saying that liking nautical things precludes liking D&D?
No,
You ever tried to play D&D on a
if you're
ship?
going on around Patreon looking for nautical-based things, our Patreon's not one of those, but it is a very excellent Patreon that supports our show.
We're killing it.
But it also supports...
Take it away. You're not doing the announcement.
No, it also supports relaxing painting with Dice and Dungeons. And on Wednesdays, it's Submarine Wednesday, and a submarine is nautical.
So I guess it does. It does support that.
Yeah.
So we lied to you at the
Do you
beginning.
want to tell them more about our Patreon since we took it over?
No, I was just wanting to make
It's
sure
got
that there was a nautical
these skits
connection.
we do.
Where can I find this Patreon?
Yeah.
You can go to
patreon.com/dice and dungeons. Yeah. Or on any of the links below, I'm sure, wherever you get this podcast or YouTube link. Yeah.
And you can go there and you can help support Dice and Dungeons.
Like
What was
giving us
our
money.
other announcement?
I barely remember at this point, but I think it was our sponsor, Geekified. Geekified has been our long-term sponsor, and they are a tabletop role-playing game and card store in Vinton, Iowa, that takes online and in-store orders for all of your tabletop role-playing game needs. So if you're in the area and want to stop in to say hi to all the wonderful staff over at Geekified, pick up some new cards, or maybe a new tabletop game for you to sit on your bookshelf and talk about how you never get to play it, then you can head on over to their store in Vinton, or check them out on their Facebook page, which you can find on Facebook by searching for Geekified Iowa. Thank you, Geekified, for all of your ongoing support, and remember, everyone, support your local gaming store. I think that concludes our announcements.
That hit hard. That board game comment.
Yeah,
I feel personally attacked.
that's how you know that you're a true board game connoisseur. You have many, many games, and most of them you haven't gotten to play. Yep. And if you are one of those people that has a lot of games and you do have time and chance and actually have gotten to play them,
And people.
I envy you. So with that, Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, a midnight brunch, having learned of a deadly cult in the city of Drogmara, entered the sewers of that same city to pursue leads that led them to the darkest corners and perhaps smelliest corners, although it hasn't been all that smelly so far, and track down the cult, as well as, perhaps, all the missing persons that they have taken. We rejoin them now in the sewers.
We find ourselves in the sewers again! As we never left!
9s?
What?
I check 9s for head injuries.
You find plenty.
You find a few.
It is good that you found yourself
I
again.
rubbed some oregano into him, and
His fur now smells like an Italian kitchen.
Ah,
What kind of Italian kitchen?
one with a cat.
Common in Italian kitchens?
I mean, I've heard how many stray cats there are in Italy, so maybe.
so what are we doing in the sewers?
The same thing
All right,
we were doing
we had-
5 minutes ago.
We had just left the big crackly death chamber with tendrils that zapped me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
It was good for you to test that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't!
Otherwise, we might have made the mistake
Okay.
of wandering through.
And we are at a crossroads, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put that up now for the viewers. When you last left off, you all were right there.
Let's
Get
go
a-
east.
A four-way crossroad.
Do you want to see if the west connects with the crackly chamber?
Oh, sure.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
We go that way.
We'll
We
see
go
ya.
west.
We'll see if the other door to the crackly chamber is any different than the first
Any
door.
less zappy?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. As you head down
What?
that long tunnel, and I want to remind our players and our ear watchers that everything that we show on the map here isn't necessarily perfectly to scale. These are sewers covering a huge portion of a massive sprawling city. I have said in the previous session, and will continue to remind people, some of these hallways are like half a mile or more long. But that's kind of hard to always express appropriately in a visual medium when the emphasis is trying to show you general sense of important rooms and de-emphasizing hallways. So there's a little bit of scale variation. Hope everyone is good with that. As you head further down that hallway,
None of
you're
us are
cutting back
dragging
quite a
pens,
long
so-
ways, and you come to another little T-junction.
Well, let's see if that just connects there. Just to,
Do we ever run into one of those like a little electric cars that like you find at like power plants to like
like a golf cart?
yeah, one of those.
Are you asking if they
it's
have
like a
golf carts down in there?
maintenance vehicle.
Yeah, like little maintenance vehicles. You know, like the ones you see at like airports. Like
No, nothing like that.
Well,
God,
got
these
a block.
people must get a lot
Huge
of steps.
calves.
Yeah, they get a
Yeah.
lot of steps in.
So there's a door there to the room?
Yeah, there's a door on the crackly chamber.
Yes.
Do you want to look into it?
Does it look just the same as the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing really different.
Can we
there.
hear the crackling? through
Oh
the
yeah.
door?
I don't
Yeah.
want to go in the crackly chamber.
No, let's not. Let's
Okay.
go back.
Are we going all the way back, or are we gonna go down the T junction?
You choose.
We got on T junction.
We go
We're
south.
on,
on
we're
the
on a
T-
schedule here.
Yeah, I mean, Muriel's been missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and
And
I want some curry.
And your feast only lasts 24 hours.
And eventually we need sleep and more food.
Yeah, probably the latter first.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we find a ladder.
And eat it.
Unless
first.
we sleep eat.
I realized that I did not have
That's
my
just sleep.
room descriptions up. So
I
I'll
think
those up.
sleep eating just makes you choke to death.
Don't do that then.
sleep
I
eating?
won't.
Did
Okay.
you say?
Well, there are people who sleepwalk and will eat while they're sleepwalking.
Name
Do you
two
know-
people
Mary,
that do that.
Mary, and Fred.
Mary who? Mary
You just told me to name people.
people that do the eating.
Mary and Fred.
Thank you for your
Mary,
patience.
Fred, if you could comment below and confirm or deny you eating sleep eating, I'd appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we need to get to the bottom of this very important Mary and Fred matter.
They could post
That's
a
what we
comment on Patreon.
So,
They have to give us money first.
Yeah, you have to give us money if you want to post something on Patreon. So Mary and Fred, give us some damn money.
And then tell us if you sleep eat.
All right.
In that order. If you do it in any other order.
we won't
So
see it.
If you don't give us money and comment on our YouTube page, I'll be very put out.
I just
Mary and Fred.
do they live together? Or is it just like
No.
do they like wake up every morning and like who the hell ate our food?
Do we keep going south or do we turn west?
Let's turn west.
Okay.
Let me show the viewers. So you're at another T-junction.
Do we see Mary and Fred just walking?
They don't live together. One's in Arizona. The other's in the UK.
Then how do they know each other?
They don't.
They met in college. On
Which
Facebook.
college?
One was at Oxford, the other was at the University
They met
of
at college,
Phoenix.
but at different colleges?
Yeah, they were working on a collaborative research project together and they met over Facebook.
Between Oxford and the University of Arizona and the University of
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
That's how they started becoming
Online.
sleepwalkers. They
Online,
didn't
yeah.
get much sleep and they had to do their work
Yeah,
while they
their
were sleeping.
schedule's all screwed up because they're on such different time zones.
I regret mentioning them.
Mary and Fred, you really screwed up the flow of this episode. I hope you're happy. You should give to our Patreon now.
We
To make up for it.
We
I don't
turn.
care how sleep deprived you are.
We head to the west.
We go there and turn right and head west.
Okay, so you're taking a turn on the T-junction rather
Yes.
than
Yep,
continuing straight.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
We haven't been playing it straight so far, so
We've been
I
turning it
haven't
like
played it straight in years.
Happy Pride Month.
This won't go out until well after Pride Month.
But
But
it
when
is.
we're recording this, it's June. So deal with it.
you have to suspend
Okay.
disbelief or time.
So as you enter this room,
We found a room.
there's no door barring your entrance here.
Then I just go right into the room. Unless there's obvious danger.
No, actually, the room itself is fairly nondescript. The only things that are in here are some signs that look like workplace safety sort of messages.
And well, there's little drivey cars.
There's no little driving car. The floor has an interesting, almost, well, it almost looks like a hatch. Like you might find on a submarine.
Is it Wednesday?
No, it's Friday when we're recording this.
No, like in game though. Is it
Oh,
Wednesday?
it's not Wednesday in the game.
What day is it in the game?
Wednesday,
Thank you.
which is very similar to Wednesday.
It's identical to Wednesday, but it's fantasy and it has 5 apostrophes.
Wow, that's a lot of
Exactly.
apostles.
You say it
That's
like
how
a-
you know it's very
That's how
fantasy.
you know it's very fancy.
Yeah, you say it like it's spelled.
Is it
like some-
is this a sealed hatch? As in, I need.
Can you open the hatch? Is it
Well,
locked?
I'd like to describe the hatch.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
So in the center of this room, there's a circular hatchway. Kind of think about airlock system, all right? There doesn't seem to be any sort of valve here that you can control. There's no large wheels to turn, no levers to pull. The walls are all just walls, nothing on them. But you can see below, through a little window, there's a ladder and it heads down. There's a few drain spots in the floor and a couple of small spouts in the walls, flush with the wall, not coming out. You can see the tube leading away from it. That's the room that you're in.
So is there anything else, like leftover boots or gloves or
What?
Anything.
No,
like that.
this room is
pretty empty?
pretty empty.
What do the workplace safety signs say?
Well, one says, like I've alluded to, airlock So you now know that this is definitely an airlocked chamber.
And
Others say just things like,
Wear a helmet.
remember your helmet, wear your boots.
Are
things
there
like
any
that.
motivational posters?
Not here, no.
Is there not?
There might be other places. You know that there are things like break rooms in this world, so there might be something in the break
can
rooms.
I get the wear your helmet sign off? Yeah.
You can certainly try. It doesn't just like tear down.
I try and pull it off.
It doesn't want to move with, just a little bit of effort.
What's that? Can you help?
What, you want the sign with the helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, I take out my crowbar
Why are we taking signs?
To decorate.
Oh, that's a
and
good
I
point.
use my crowbar to try to pry
Full
it
one
off.
instantly on board.
I have
You guys are doing crime? I'm in.
I have workplace safety signs from Onristo.
Yeah.
They'll go well with that.
So can I pry it off with the crowbar?
Yeah, you actually can. It's
And I give it to,
basically just glued on.
Do you remember my name?
I was going to say Zoria, but
I thought
That's
Ulseth would enjoy actually having the victory of prying something up with his pry bar.
In
Usually,
a sewer.
so you who are
don't get to do
Hoenn,
that.
you who are Hoenn,
Yeah.
would you like a sign?
I mean, the helmet sign's the best one, so I think we're
Oh.
good.
Yeah. It was the best one. The airlock one is okay.
Do you want the second best sign?
But that could actually be dangerous if it's put up someplace that's not an airlock. But remembering to wear your helmet's always a good thing. Mm-hmm. So,
I do want the airlock one.
Can I pry that one off?
yeah.
Okay,
It's not any more difficult than the other.
I put it in my bag.
Okay. You guys ripped off some workplace safety signs from the wall.
All right.
I'm just waiting. Does the bag accept it?
Yeah.
So this probably goes deeper into the sewer.
It does go down.
Do we want to check the rest of this floor first before we descend deeper? Or do we want to just jump in and go down?
Is there any other exit to the room?
No, that's.
But there's a lot of other tunnels.
Can we
There's a
even
lot of
open
other
this?
tunnels. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, we should probably.
Can we even open the hatch?
You haven't tried anything.
Ulseth attempts to. Is there a handle or anything
No.
on it?
There's no handle.
There's no handle?
No, it's
There's
just
no handle.
flush with the floor. Is there like a little divot, a finger hold, anything?
Okay.
a hand
so
pinch where you put your hand,
The-
a
the
retina
floor-
reader.
the floor, it goes down sort of crown just a little bit downward like this, right? So that this would be almost a drain spot. When you get to the center point, there is a metal ring, and then beneath that metal ring is the
Hatch?
it's the hatch, I'll call it. And you don't see any hinges. You don't see any levers, knobs, buttons, no handles.
Is there any buttons in the room?
No, nothing.
But there's a window on this hatch thing?
Yeah, so you can see down it.
Can we just break the window?
I hit the window with Crobashalar.
Okay.
This one isn't bad. This is great.
You hit the window. You do that.
What happens? Just bounce
Absolutely
off?
nothing. Yeah, it just bounces off. Whatever that window is
This
made of, it's
might-
very tough.
Maybe this is activated by that room with all the monitors in it.
Maybe. Is there when I pried off the airlock sign? Was there a hidden switch behind it?
And a vault full of money.
No.
But there was a behind the helmet sign.
Well,
Can't-
let's remember where this is anyway.
yeah.
Can I stand over the hatch and use Mage Hand and spawn it below the hatch and kind of like feel the bottom of it?
Sure, you can do that.
Does it feel like anything? Is there like a lever on that side?
Do you get tactile
No.
feedback from the mage hand? I don't know.
You don't really get.
I'm just curious.
You wouldn't get tactile feedback, but
I mean, you can also like
There's-
hit things, and if it's not, if it
yeah,
does
you
something
can,
different,
You can tell
then-
it to like try to grab onto anything, and it just sort of You can see it grasping and kind of feeling around, and there's just nothing for it to grab onto.
I think we'll probably need to unlock this somewhere else.
I guess we will leave this room. We'll put a marker here.
We'll, on our mini map.
Yeah.
Okay.
We activate our mini map, put a marker there.
We'll head out and turn right to go south down the T.
Sure. You can do that.
Do you want to split the party and just have me teleport through it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to die.
No, well, you might. Or we might see you tomorrow after your spell.
Yeah, I just like hang out on this like
Ladder.
ladder for a few hours.
I could do the chime of opening thing, I suppose, but I don't know if we want to waste it on something that's likely to kill us.
We should at least see if there's a remote opening somewhere.
Okay. You head down that path, and you eventually come to another T junction, which I will bring up for you.
So much tea. People keep flushing tea down the sewers.
Oh, let's go west.
Yeah, we'll turn west.
Okay, sure thing. You head west, and
Are the lights still behaving normally? Still turning on as we walk through?
yeah, lights are behaving normally. As you have commented, it's kind of terrifying. It's not as loud as it is in those
Horror movies.
But, there's a little toom, toom. As you make your way westward, it eventually curves south. And you reach a fairly simple room. I'll bring it up for you.
Ooh,
That's
spoilers.
As the room. There we go. You reach a fairly simple room. In the center, there's a very large grate. This looks to be like a big draining room, and in fact, you can see a lot of water is just kind of coming down the sluiceway that you've been walking through in here. Not so much that it's tripping you guys up, but this looks to be an area where the water is channeled to.
Is there poop in the water?
Is there poop in the water?
We're in a sewer.
I mean, occasionally, yeah.
Are you trying
There
to get
is.
some?
No, I'm not trying.
Is
to
there
Oh.
But
is there stuff collecting on the grate, or is it just sort of?
Yeah, there's the occasional stuff collecting on the grate.
Yeah, like
You
mithril
know-
shirts.
Jewelry.
Yeah. Gold coins.
did anyone accidentally flush like their wedding ring or something?
In the, kind of pile of refuse that you see there. No,
You
but
should detect magic. See if there's something
there's
magic
some
in there.
leaves.
You can only do that once.
Twigs, branches, papers. It looks like maybe a washed-up book or something.
But what's the book? I use Mage Hand to grab the book.
It just falls apart when you grab it. It's really waterlogged.
We'll never know what that is.
Do you want to look through the trash?
Yes.
I use
I look
Mage.
through the trash.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look through the trash too.
I use the Mage Hand to push the trash aside.
So what is that?
So when you
investigation?
step on the grate to start sifting through the trash, for just a moment, the lights go dark, and then kind of come back on, flickering a little bit as they come back on, and then that's it.
We look, I
Like right as we stepped on the grate.
Hey, it was like a second or two after that. You look below. It's a catch basin, big old basin of water. Everything seems normal around you.
So I'm hold on to me,
Guidance.
and I take 1 foot and step onto the grate and gradually put my weight onto it.
Seems fine.
Oh,
I look
lights-
through the
lights
trash.
didn't fit. Yeah, I'm looking through the trash as well. Is
We
that
all look through the
investigation?
trash.
I'm gonna say perception, since you don't know, you're not looking for anything
I'm
in
not
particular.
digging.
You're just trying to find something random. Just is there a shiny thing in this pile of pooey muck?
Nat 20, so 28.
Nice. 9.
You have
21.
guidance.
18.
Did you use your guidance?
No.
Holwyn has decided that they do not want to step in the poo pile.
I have a
I didn't step
20.
on it. I'm
20.
using magic.
20.
Like a dirty 20?
dirty 20.
I had 28.
28 and a
then add
21.
20.
Wow.
Yeah, well, we'll never see that again.
That's really impressive.
Wow, the next battle, we're not going to
You find a total of 18 gold.
Wow,
Oh,
that's...
divided by 3?
4.
Was Holman
Hey.
in on this?
Holwyn was
Helen was
watching.
not getting
Owen
their
was
hands
watching.
dirty.
Holwyn was
Holwyn-
making sure we weren't assassinated by cultists.
Holwyn's like,
Okay.
it's okay. You guys can keep it. I'm good.
By 3.
By 3, 16.
With my nat 20, did I see what the title page or the cover of that book, just what it was called?
No, it's just complete mush. Like
Oh.
everything had just
How much gold did I get?
mushied
6.
apart.
Is there any place to wash our hands?
Nope.
No, not really.
You're,
Okay.
You're in the sewer. There's not really a hand washing place right now.
Nines has that mead cask.
Oh, yeah, you can
Right.
get water.
So
You can
there's-
do water, too.
So there's only
plain
one
water.
way in and out.
So we'll head back, I guess.
Okay. I'll bring that back up for everybody. So you are now there,
East.
and that was the big creepy muck pile room.
Very profitable one.
It was.
We'll
Yeah.
head east.
So you're
That's
gonna
more
head
than we've been
east
paid
now.
for some jobs.
Making your way east really doesn't take you very far until you reach the end of that line. There we go. A little bit of delay. When you get there, this room seems very utilitarian. It's somewhat long, has a simple sluiceway between 2 grates and a large drain above going down into it. This looks like perhaps kind of a feeder room for that large basin that you were just in. But yeah, that's all there really is in here.
Is it like another dead end room?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll bring up the map. There's not all that much to look at in here. There's, like I said, large drain down
Does
from
any of the
above.
water draining in look cleaner?
There's nothing actually coming up from the big drain above. Nothing there. The sluiceways with the 2 other drains are also mostly dry. There's like a little water running from them. Most of the other water that was collecting in that room seems to be coming from other areas.
I'll, whichever pipe is the driest, I'll put one of the porcelain to Staxies in it, and then we can head out. So it's just staring out of the pipe.
Okay. So the driest one would be the one above.
Okay.
And when you look, you notice that the drain is covered with I wouldn't say fine, but not like super wide either, grating. So it's got a little bit of a cover over it. And you can get your Testaxi in there,
Yeah, I stick the
but this
Staxi in
is
there.
sealed here.
Well,
It's,
we
a,
leave it
it's a sealed pipe. We'll leave it in, and then we'll head back up to the crossroads, I guess.
Yeah. Guess we have to.
All right. So you are headed back up to.
There.
I'll bring that back up for folks.
Do we want to go east or south? East.
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 Sure. That's less
East.
turning.
To the east.
There was too much
Very well.
turning before, so let's
There
just...
was. You
Yeah.
could just really get dizzy from all the turning.
Yep, we just kept turning right, turning right, turning right, turning right,
Now we're turning left, going back.
and now we're just going straight.
Okay.
Just like Fred and Mary, just...
When you enter this room,
How is that
it's
like
another
from-
large
It's just how
rectangular
they are.
room. There's quite a few drains set into the floor of this room. And along the walls, there seems to be shower heads. This doesn't look like a normal shower. There's not like towel hooks and racks and stuff, and there's no changing areas. This looks like it might be sort of a rinse-off station. The showers are activated by like chain pulls, kind of stuff. It's, what we might call a decontamination shower.
Well, this is a good thing. We can rinse off our hands.
Yeah, we rinse our hands off.
Okay. It's a,
20 seconds.
fairly simple process in here.
You have to just sing happy birthday to
Is there
yourself
some
twice.
soap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure you get the
there's
thumb
a variety of cleaning
nails.
agents.
We'll use some soap.
They are very clearly labeled. Use this for this type of mess.
It's the one that says, use this if you've dug through
Poop.
everything in order to get 18 gold.
Yeah, there's one that just says soap.
We'll use the
Use some
soap.
It's a soap.
Yeah.
But there's some other compounds in there for neutralizing other agents.
Maybe we should use all of them.
No, we're good.
There's a sign that says "Do not use all of them."
Oh, I want that sign?
Yeah, let's
You
take
don't
that
want to
sign.
make. You don't want to make chlorine gas or something.
Man, it's funny watching people on their ring cameras in their backyards and their pools mixing up chlorine
Chemicals.
gas. Yeah,
Don't know what they're doing.
all on accident. Yeah.
Okay.
So, is
Well,
there
that was
any
refreshing.
other way out of here, or is it just
yes.
shower?
No, it's just in and out.
Yes.
I'll,
Smells clean.
I'll pull up the map. You guys are kind of finding the
We're finding a lot of
simple-
dead ends rooms here.
the simple, easy rooms that. I mean, this is a functional sewer.
Yeah.
People work here. They go in and out every day. So
They
that's
work
where you
here.
are.
They live here.
Well, it's head south then.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna head southward. And that takes you a very long ways. It's a long, slowly curving tunnel.
I wish we found one of those movers, one of those little cars.
It really would have been good.
Guys, what is that
This
car?
is probably
Some sort of iron wagon?
to the point where you're at. Mile and a half.
Oh my god.
It's getting near lunchtime, I think.
And you come to.
We need a step count.
Here, I hand everyone astronaut ice creams.
Thank you.
Yes, I eat my astronaut ice cream.
I do too. I crunch
I
it.
forgot that you got astronaut ice cream. You come to a Y junction because it's not a T. It's not quite straight.
Happy
I
Pride.
keep going until we
turn-
get to a what junction?
Well, no, it said south.
Where? I think the
Yes,
where
it's
one
south,
is the
all
most
right.
important.
I'm glad we had that
south.
astronaut ice cream after washing our hands.
Well, yes, I am too. I'm glad we found a washing place.
Yeah.
That was handy.
What?
Handy.
The passage
Shower.
south leads you
Whatever.
back at least as far as you came.
This is,
Leads us back
man,
where?
we need like a little cart that I just thought of.
No.
The self-moving cart that we could ride in.
I'll bring this up to illustrate the point.
Okay, so it goes all the way.
Why?
So much walking.
You guys were there. And then you have gone. Oh, I gotta get that up on the. So, you
If we
were,
brought one of those tunneling machines, we could have.
You were
short-sighted
there.
Things.
and you went all the way back.
Yeah.
Is that?
And there's a
And there's a little
room.
room, and the door's open to that little room.
What's in the little room?
It's a basic supply room,
What's
similar to the very first room that you found in these sewers. It's just got basic stuff in it.
Are there
like
gloves?
or a cart?
There's no card. There are gloves.
Are there like long gloves that go up past your elbows?
Sure.
We'll
Are-
get some
do
of
any
those.
of them fit me?
Yeah.
I take 2 pair of those.
Okay. You have giant rubbery gloves.
Did any of them fit me?
Yeah.
What if I make my hands really big for some reason?
There's ones that would fit your hands, but maybe not your arm length.
Oh, okay. Well, I take a regular.
Sure.
Is there any other like safety message posters on here that we haven't seen yet?
There's one that says,
Stop stealing our signs.
there's one that just says, don't hurt yourself. It's very, very effective.
I need that
Yeah,
sign.
we take that sign.
There you go.
I grab Crobashular and I pull it off.
Okay. You have a sign that says, don't hurt yourself.
So
I put it
yours
in
said
my
something
bag.
about wearing a helmet, right?
Yeah.
Are there any helmets?
Yeah, there's helmets.
We should wear.
Yeah, we all grab a
wear a helmet.
Yeah, we put on a helmet.
Like, do they have lights on them?
No.
Wow. Yeah, they have lights.
They have lights down here, so no.
Yeah. Can I
But
get a
it's-
helmet
it's
that
called,
It's not mine.
it can still get dark in here.
fits? If
Yes,
the
and
lights
they
failed.
have lights.
Lights go out. We've experienced that.
That was a one-time thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it will not happen again. Why are you
It's
drinking like that?
fine. It's fine.
I don't need her smugly drinking coffee or water.
Or
The same
liquids.
thing. It's just
Liquids.
hot bean water.
It's,
So,
it's
yeah,
more
we need-
fun when you're terrified.
We put on big gloves and helmets.
All right.
We're following
you
the safety
wander down the hall
instructions.
with giant gloves on and a helmet, and you're very safe. There's goggles. Do you want some strappy goggles?
Yeah.
Are they oversized goggles?
Oh, I mean, they're sized for someone.
Yeah, I'm already wearing goggles. Can I wear them over my goggles? I have goggles at night.
Are you just wearing those as just...
Poorly. You can poorly wear them over them.
No.
I put on goggles.
Okay.
Yeah, goggles. I take off my goggles at night because I can't see anything more than I'm seeing anyway.
Sure.
All right. So we
But I
head,
keep them handy.
we head back to that T junction and head east.
Oh, there's more there. It keeps going.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I assume that just took you outside.
It just leaves the sewer.
It goes back
It
out.
goes outside?
You think the sewer only has one entrance?
No.
Yes.
Why did we come in where we
Because we had a key for that door.
we have a key
It
that
would-
opens all the doors.
Why did we just went in a random door? We didn't map
ask
out
for
the
a map.
sewers.
We didn't like get a headset. Like, where's the cult meeting, guys?
Also, like, why would that entrance be any better than the one we went in?
I don't know. I open the door and look out. Is it better?
It's
Is it nicer part of
better
town?
than what?
Is the town? Is the area nicer?
Is
there
the
like a
outside
farmer's
better
market?
than the sewer? I mean, arguably, yeah.
No, is the outside better than when we went in?
Is there a 3 a.m. farmer's market with locally sourced?
Are there a bunch of rats asking if the sewer's safe yet?
Yes, some of your rat friends just are standing outside this door for some reason.
All right.
Hey, we know that you went in the other door, but why not go in this one? This is nice here.
There could be a whole network of rat communications that I'm just not aware of.
We
There
head
could
back
be-
to the T junction and head east.
Yep. We go back to 297,000 miles of walking in the sewer.
It's imaginary walking.
Yeah, with
Oh.
it's still exhausting because we do not have one of those carts.
Oh, you've got the whole map up.
Oh, well, there you go.
Uh-oh.
You guys.
Well, we
you
went
guys see
back to
some,
we came from the left, yeah, and we're headed.
Better sear that quick
we-
glimpse in your brains.
Okay.
This
We
is-
haven't gone north yet, huh?
I like to imagine there was like a map of the sewer as we're walking by, and when we noticed, it just caught on fire.
Yeah.
North or east?
You come to a T junction. You can
let's
go
head
north or
north
east.
quickly.
North,
right.
quickly.
Yeah, we'll make a quick look up
Well,
that.
Seth will run and we'll
Yes,
head on
going
back.
forward, we're always just moving quickly.
To
As
make
opposed to
ourselves
very
feel
slowly.
better.
When you head north, you hit another T junction. You can either go east or west.
Well,
Always the same 4 directions.
let's go west
Why don't they
again.
make up an extra 5th direction?
Or it just like goes in a diagonal.
Very quickly after choosing to go west, you come to another T junction. This time you can continue west or you can go north.
Let's go north.
Go north?
North.
Okay.
I can't believe they don't have a map of this place.
They probably do.
I swear
We
we
keep
asked
asking
several.
for one.
Yeah, I do, and no one has provided me a
There's
map.
probably like some sort of, city security reason they don't hand out maps to random people. Like,
Random people, we're supposed to be here.
I know, I'm just saying, Iron Veil exploded recently, so they might be a little worried about just
And we
handing
had
out
nothing to do
infrastructure
with that.
That's
maps,
Not one thing.
right?
just,
It was
we
the
asked
criminal
sewer
mastermind
workers,
Thanos.
we asked everybody if there were maps of the sewers, and no one has any.
Maybe
I guess
memorize
the sewer workers just
Memorize
They all
them.
know where they're going.
They're like taxi drivers.
Maybe it's
Got it
like an
memorized.
apprenticeship. Oh, it's like London taxi drivers.
Yeah. You have to memorize the sewers to get the job.
And the
Sounds
only way to do that
so
is by
tedious.
wandering around and making your own map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the graduating class is just that one group that just drew randomly, and they're like, "Yeah, that's close enough." Yeah. I don't know why this is part of the exam.
As
It's
you
a
guys
terrible
enter,
way to get people trained.
We're entering a room.
You're entering.
We didn't say we were going in.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
going north. I go into the room.
The hallway leads right to it.
Okay.
There's no door.
No.
Was there?
Just-
Did it look like there used to be a door?
Until Mom.
Would you like me to explain it, or would you like to keep guessing at the contents of the room?
Only if I get it right.
Yeah. Tell us about the room.
This room, unlike the others that you've been to, actually has stairs that lead up to it. This is raised above the rest of the sewer level. The stairs are wide and deep, so as to accommodate perhaps very heavy objects being moved down them, perhaps some sort
Trolls.
of troll, ogre.
Troker.
These stairs lead up to a very wide room that has massive spinning turbines. They are audible from actually quite a ways away. And these spinning turbines are sheathed in a sturdy and tightly woven grating. They have piping that goes upwards, away from the floor, and also downwards. It looks like they're sheathed in that tightly woven grating to help move air around in this part of the sewer. There's a whole lot of workers in this room, dozens of workers. And they're all moving about, grabbing supplies, fixing little valves, just going about their day.
I flag down one that's only pretending to be working.
It's only pretending to be working.
Yeah, there's one like that, right?
There's one that's, I guess kind of maybe taking a little bit of a break here. I'll bring this up so folks get an idea. So there's more room beyond that turbine, and that's where most of the people are. There's not a whole lot of people in the turbine room.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I wave the guy who's not working over.
Okay, comes on over.
Hey, do you have a map of this place?
Who are you all?
We have business. We're looking for a cult.
We're here for the meeting.
Wait, so you're not part of the cult, are you?
Right.
Oh, wait, no, they don't call it the cult.
I'm
What do they
gonna
call
get
it?
back to work now.
No, I think you should keep talking to us.
I think you should talk to my boss.
Well, where's your boss?
Ryan. I'm gonna go get her. And, that sounds like her problem.
You hear that, Soria? I'm someone else's problem.
Usually you're ours.
You are moving up in the world.
He runs off, and a moment later, a woman approaches.
Hi, we're here for the meeting
What are you talking about?
to tear down the walls of reality.
Sorry, you're scaring her.
Okay. Hey, my name is Ryan. Nice to meet you all.
I'm not here on
Officer
official
hand.
business. I send my mage hand over to Shake.
We are here on contract, and I'll hold up the contract.
Oh, it looks like you're working with the Agmarn at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why in the sewers?
One of their druids went missing down here.
Hey, did you see any druids?
Bullywug, good stews.
Curry?
She was around like a month ago. I thought she left. She disappeared?
Yeah.
Well, she was the first that ever took an interest down here, so I was surprised. I figured she just got, fed up with the smell. Up here is not too bad, but you get in the lower levels and those big fans do a lot. They just don't get quite everything.
When we came in, there was a big metal door, and I heard something pounding on the other side of it. Do you know what that was?
Could be a lot of things. Whereabouts?
Up north.
Could be puddings.
Pudding. Oh, like the bad kind of pudding.
Oh, yeah. That's what we call them. Puddings.
Oh, yeah.
It's
thought
kind of
maybe it was dessert.
the colloquial name for them. I've heard the wizards call them something fancy, like alchemical conglomerations or something like that. But we just call them puddings because, they have about the consistency of pudding.
Do they taste as good as
viscous.
pudding?
Oh no, they're made of horrible things.
So what do you do if you meet one?
Kill it, usually with fire.
No, if it's good
Hey,
to
we
know.
got plenty of that.
Yeah, we could do that.
You gotta burn all the bits and pieces at the end, otherwise they can just come back together.
There was a hatch to go further down, but there didn't seem to be a way to open it.
Well, yeah, this is to our lower levels.
What's in the lower levels?
More of this.
How
More
would we get
sewers.
access?
Well, I'm afraid I'm not allowed to give access to anyone that isn't certified by the city to go down there.
But we are?
You're working with the Agmar no Doll. They have been given access to this area of the sewer.
How do we get certified? Is it easy?
No.
I bet I could do it.
Maybe if you spent a couple years working with us, you could.
That would be
We
long.
have time.
We got time.
Oh, yeah.
We've got an apprenticeship program, if you're interested.
2 years pass.
Time passes. I'm an apprentice now.
It's like the start of a new chapter in Grim Fandango.
Yeah, it's kind of like, in an RPG, the main plot doesn't advance until the main character does, so.
All right. Anything else we should be aware of as we're searching?
Ooh.
Yeah. Any suggestions about where
I
to
don't know.
go?
Not really. Just stay safe. If you see a pudding, feel free to let us know. We got equipment to deal with them.
Can we borrow some of that equipment?
It's nothing I'm willing to loan out to people that look like they might know what they're doing with it, but I can't be sure.
I think you should let us borrow it, as I cast suggestion.
The perfect use of the spell.
15?
15 whiz.
Pretty sure that's not a great idea.
Damn it.
It's really dangerous stuff.
Sounds like just the thing we need.
All right.
So I guess we're gonna have to steal it now.
If you so choose to steal it, you can try.
Well, thank you.
We don't even know what it
Hey,
is.
do you have a map of this place?
Weirdly, not down here. They got them in the city office, and we kind of print out a section of what we need. But, over time, you kind of learn the place.
So what's in the rest of the room?
Well, we got a whole bunch of people working on maintenance over there. Back behind us, way in the far end of the room. Well, that's an informal break room, you know.
Is that slang for a break room with booze in it?
No, we just keep it cordoned off a little bit, put up some, like, curtains. The actual break room is kind of a trek. So, we just set up something a little closer if you not too particular. Well, we got some fervent maintenance techs in here, managing some of the light fixtures. You know, they're always going on the fritz.
Oh, that's really good to hear.
That's normal.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they just don't turn on.
Oh, do they ever, like, flicker off while you're standing there and then ominously flicker back on again?
Nope. Not that I've experienced, but there's a first time for everything. So, who knows? Maybe. They might.
So I go to one of the fervent tech guys and describe what happened when we stood on the grate of the muck.
Huh. That's weird. I'd probably crap myself.
Good thing you're in the sewer then.
Yeah, it's convenient. Yeah. But don't know what that is. Not anything with fervent tech. At least that I'm aware of. Shouldn't be anything connecting the grate to the light.
One would think not.
The light, it detects a combination of movement and life source energy kind of stuff.
So,
It can't work on heat down here because, you know, some of the denizens, especially fire ganassi, that would trigger with ganassi waste product. So you can't go just off of heat. They're fairly complex enchantments.
So an illusion wouldn't activate them.
An illusion? No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, something's got to be alive and moving.
So do the rats just turn them on all the time?
Well, they did. And we were able to mostly sort that out. We just kind of programmed it in a little bit, honed that range so that it had to be a big enough movement.
So now it's just full of giant rats that are turning the lights on.
Yeah.
You know, the rat piles, they can kind of trigger them. They get big enough.
All right.
Oh,
Shall we continue on?
yeah. Let's
Since we
see
can't
where we can
steal one
go.
of those, whatever produces fire.
Yeah.
We'll
Do we
check
see
out.
actually anyone with something that would produce a lot of fire?
You don't see anything that might produce a lot of fire, but you do remember from your time in Nordfeld that their solution for the puddings was actually just
Enchanted bar.
enchanted bars. So you might not know that you're looking at whatever their pudding control methods are.
Well, we check the informal break
PCM.
room quick and then head out.
Anything you're looking for in the informal break room?
Oh, I don't know, like
Yeah, they're alcohol.
Unattended snacks.
unattended snacks.
Oh, there's definitely no unattended snacks. All the snacks are very attended.
Signs, cool.
How many people are in the informal break room?
Right now there's about 8 folks in there.
We find the loneliest guy.
Okay,
Let's say-
there is a guy who's eating a bowl of cereal, dry, just sitting there reading a book.
What's the title of the book? How to eat dry cereal by yourself.
It's called Chisholm's Choice.
Hey, what's that book about?
A military commander, like, adventuring through space.
Is it good?
It's okay.
What's your favorite part?
I don't know yet. I just started. Only about 20 pages in.
Can I buy it?
Nope.
Hey, how do you take care of those puddings?
Use our pudding equipment.
What is the pudding equipment?
Hot stuff.
Coming your way?
Coming the pudding's way.
All right. Well, we head north out of here.
Do we see a locker door that says hot stuff on it?
Also,
If
just
we
keeps
do,
an eye out
yes.
for signs that say
Yeah,
hot
I steal the sign that says hot stuff.
Of course he would. I shouldn't have asked.
Yes. All right, you have a formerly taped on sign that just says hot stuff.
Right.
Yeah, there wasn't
Put it
a
in my
picture
bag.
or anything on it, was there?
No, it just said hot stuff.
Okay.
Probably a joke. Put up on that.
Couldn't be that.
All right, we head
Okay.
north out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. There was an exit
I
to the
do
north.
want to-
I thought we came in from the south.
We did.
You did. I want to give a little bit of a perspective on just how big this workroom is and why there's dozens of folks in there.
That's big.
Oh, there's multiple exits.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't tell us that there were multiple exits.
I think we could go to the east one.
There's one there.
Or west.
West
There's
one.
one there.
West one, then east one.
There's one
Yeah,
there.
the west one looks
Yeah, we
like
go to the west
it
one.
might go somewhere that
Yeah.
we have.
We get all the way to the north entrance.
Hang on,
And
wait.
turn
go
around
away.
and it's like, wait a second.
yeah,
Let's go
there's
west.
2 other exits here.
Okay.
Wow, we really should have looked at this room before we started picking a direction.
Never.
Okay, give me a moment with this.
We should have stolen that book.
And still could.
Did you write down the title of it? I was just making conversation.
All right. You make your way. Just gonna fill that in for you. You make your way west, and the whole way takes a 90-degree turn towards the north, and you wind up. I'm gonna zoom back in here. Recenter the map for all the lovely folks you're watching at home.
The map. They can ear watch the map.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hear it if you just pay attention.
You have to get real close to it.
Get real, just push that earbud
Alright.
a little deeper into your ears.
Exactly. Just keep going. Keep going. When you hear the crunch, you need to seek a doctor.
When
Does
you
it-
hear the pop and you
Does it
can't
go
hear anything else,
south and north?
Huh?
Does it go? Does it just go north, or does it go south as well?
What do you mean?
The tunnel.
yeah, the tunnel. Then we
Yeah,
just-
where it turns
You
to
took
the
a
north.
90-degree and you go north.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But does it extend to the south as well?
It just.
No, it's a solid wall.
That's
Oh,
what we're
okay.
asking. Yeah.
Okay.
It just looks like
it
it
looked
might-
like it was open there to the
No,
south.
it's just a solid wall there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I
Okay.
go to the solid wall and I try to go through it.
Just shove your face against.
You go to the.
Because it looked like it wasn't solid.
Let me in! Let me in!
Okay.
No, go north.
Yeah, okay, so you don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that in front of all the workers that are like, hey, those guys aren't official
that's-
business.
That's what I
They're
was
trying to walk
reason
through a solid sewer
It
wall.
just was erased like just barely with the line.
Oh, that was
so-
just happenstance.
Yeah. It just looked like it
Yeah, but
might
you
have.
guys would be real stupid if I go to do that and I walk right through it and find a secret entrance
Do that.
full of gold.
Sewer goal.
Sewer gold. We do
already
not
have
discriminate-
sewer
Yeah, we don't
gold.
discriminate against sewer gold because we currently have it in our pockets.
Yep.
Okay, so you are.
We washed our
actually
hands, but we
going
never did clean the gold, did
north.
we?
Okay.
Next time
Oh
we
God, it
spend
infected my whole bag of gold.
the next time we spend gold, those go first.
As you go north, you come across a thick room door, just like
Door.
the
Two with
other.
two C's.
Yes, you can a thick door, and it's just like the one that you
The first.
saw at the first coming in with the,
With the banging on
yeah,
it.
when you knocked on it and then it
Yeah.
responded, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I'll do that again.
Dum, dum.
It keeps happening.
I don't like that it happens.
It knows the secret code, though.
Yes, this common song.
So that is what you find here.
Is there no
Now
sign
we're just
of
doing
how
it
to
to each
open
other.
it?
Is there what?
Any sign of how to open it?
Yeah, the chime of opening.
So this door. Pulling up the description here. Make sure I do it right. This door actually seems to be maybe ajar.
I thought
So
you
it's
said
not
it
a
was a
door at all.
door.
Haha.
Yeah.
So you push
They're
on it a
funny
little
and
bit,
original.
Yeah.
and it actually starts to swing, unlike the other one, which is locked tight.
Oh, cool. Let's go into that door.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you want to go in that room?
Sure.
Yeah.
I push the door open with my mage hand.
Sure.
It takes less than 10 pounds of pressure, right?
No, probably not. It's huge and big.
No, it's very well hinged.
Are there
Surprise.
lights on the other side of the door?
Yeah. Yeah, there are. When you enter this room, there's a large pool of water. Many drains going into it. This looks like it's a huge cistern, basically, collecting a bunch of rainwater from the mountain. I'm gonna put that up so you can get an idea of how big we're talking about here.
It's pretty big.
And it has several other iron doors.
Yeah.
And there's a pool in the middle.
Yeah, there's a giant pool in the middle.
Okay.
So we came up from the south there, this on the west side.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it looks like that just connects right to the...
Is that other door the one that we banged, that was banging on before that we didn't go in?
Reason leads you to think that yes, because I've already erased that part, so you can.
Yeah, we're making a map. We're making a map as we do this. So.
Can I go to the cistern and be like, Stern Grammy?
No response.
Oh. Well, now that I have the door open, I knock on it again.
From the other side.
There's nothing that responds now.
Maybe it's just haunted.
2 doors haunted? That's not likely.
It depends. If this is a haunted sewer, then it might be very likely that both of them are haunted.
So if we're looking at that room, there were all these little semicircular things.
That's right, drain.
They're
those-
just drains.
they're
It's
just
just
drains.
illustrative.
So is this whole room covered in water?
There are drain passages, a giant pool, sluiceways leading into that giant pool. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to fish? Sewer fish?
Oh, sure. Why not?
All right.
I did buy fishing tackle at the general store.
Go ahead and make a let's call
Guidance.
it dexterity check here. Well, yeah, we'll just call it that. You're doing sewer fishing.
Dexterity.
Like, we're trying to find our missing
Check.
friend.
So just your dex. Well, 1 cast is gonna be fine.
Okay. It's fine when Olsef does it.
22.
Yeah, you do grab onto something, and something grabs onto you.
Is it me?
Is it me?
As
Is it
you
Harwood?
pull up, you see this giant tentacle grabbing your fishing line, like pulling on it,
No, it's not hooked.
and then another tentacle grabs your ankle. And why don't you make a strength saving throw?
You
Should
get
get that guidance.
+1.
Yep.
Are you just standing behind and I'm like, Olsef, Olsef, Olsef?
No. Guidance doesn't work for saving throw.
No.
Well, that sucks.
But you do get to add.
Can I
one
do
to it.
an action in reaction
Seven.
to seeing this?
17.
You have luck, don't you?
I do.
What are you hoping to accomplish? I'll tell you if there's time
I
and
want to
reaction.
cast a spell.
There is not time, unless it is a reaction spell.
It is not.
Okay, there's not time enough. This is the basic series of
That's
events
fine.
is
I just was curious.
calm fishing, pull, tentacle, ankle, and now the result of that, Olseth is on the ground and being dragged towards the water.
17.
Yes, you're on the ground and being dragged towards the water. Your 17 failed.
Well,
You had luck.
How big are these tentacles?
Large. They're like a person.
Oh, they're not
Around.
like a trash compactor on the Death Star size.
No, this isn't like a small little octopus or something. These are huge tentacles. And you're being dragged towards the water.
I pull out my
And now
long sword.
more tentacles are coming out from the water. And yeah, we're gonna roll for initiative after break. We'll be back
I'm glad we
and find out
finished.
what happens when we
Yeah,
return,
that was
folks.
a really good
I'm
idea.
glad I bought fishing tackle.
See you soon.
Good idea.
It's fireball.
All right, so the group of you, when we left off, you had gone fishing in the sewers, and then you caught something, or perhaps it caught you.
Oh.
So we are coming back now, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Good catch, Elsa. Good stuff for me.
Oh my God.
What'd you roll? Look at what I rolled.
Ooh. Did you get more than a single digit? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I got 12.
You're
Total
on
15.
the nines is on the ball.
Okay, let me pull this fight up. And going down the line, what did you get for your initiative?
I got a total of 15.
A total of 15. That's the lowest that you've rolled in a while. Ulsaf,
5.
that's the highest you've rolled in a while. Sorry,
2.
and that's the lowest you've rolled in a
I
while.
rolled in that one.
And Hulwin gets fairly low for them, an 11.
This is
So
going
your
well.
order will be Nines and then Hulwin, and then Ulseth and Soria through your turns.
This is
Now
going
let's
well.
see about the others.
The others.
Isn't there only one?
Well,
What, does each tentacle have its own initiative?
oh, well, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
Please.
Because they will get mad at me if I just leave.
There's a pool.
I am.
Wow, what a great looking pool. Who painted that?
It's not visible to everyone yet.
I know.
Especially our ear watchers.
There we are. Now I'm gonna give you all a chance. You have this lovely room. Why don't you go ahead and place yourselves around the room?
Well, Ulseth was fishing
I'm gonna.
and knocked prone, correct?
Yeah, Ulseth is like at the pool.
I believe
Well,
I
it's
was.
nice knowing you, Olseth.
We're pretty
I
close to
was
him.
standing next, like just behind Ulseth. I know.
Now, Nines, you didn't say specifically where you were, so you have a little leeway here. Where would you like to be?
Back in a different chamber.
Yeah, I'm at the surface. I yeeted out of this adventure. I went back to the company house and got some brunch. I will be by the pillar
there.
Reasonably, I would have been watching Olsef leaning against the pole.
Like here or here?
Probably
That thing
where
is
I am now.
grabbing onto Ulseth.
And where is Holin?
Holin will be kind of on the other side of that pillar.
Like here?
Yeah.
We were hanging
Holin
out,
will be there.
playing with Staxies
So there's 2 tentacles.
that we
There
know
are
of.
2 tentacles, yes. And the one that is on Ulseth, that gets to go first. So it's currently got you grappled. And it's going to try to pull you into the water. This is going to be an opposed athletics check, basically. Strength, but since you're trained in athletics, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
So is this an athletic check or a saving throw?
This is an
Opposed
opposed athletics check.
You're grappling with the tentacle.
Yeah, well. 13.
You win. So you actually break free from this.
Ooh, I'm free.
So you're not
Yeah.
grappled.
You're no longer grappled.
But I'm just still laying there.
And yeah, you're still prone.
Uh-huh.
And that arm is just sort of flailing around. That was its turn. So Nines, it's your turn now.
Hey, Zoria!
Yeah?
What is that thing? You have nature. You're
Do I recognize this thing?
No. No, you have no idea what this is.
Tentacles.
like, is it connected to something?
I'm gonna assume I can intuit that it's connected to something down below.
Yeah, you
Or
can
at least
intuit that.
a thing, at least one, if not more things.
Yeah, you can intuit that a tentacle is probably connected to something else.
Yeah, there's probably something down there.
Okay. Well, first thing, I'm just going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to inspire Olsef so he can maybe
Get
not
up.
Stand
die.
up. Ooh. Is that a D6 now or a D8?
It's a D8. Let me double check though. And I'm going to assume it's hungry, and I take my knife out.
Okay. This is an interesting tact.
I don't know.
No.
Well,
At this
Olsef
point-
may have just made it mad.
With the fishing.
It didn't like the bait.
Maybe it's friendly. It could be a pet here. It could, like, they keep it here to, like, keep the rats out. I don't know.
That's very interesting thinking. That's
Yep.
outside the box.
Yes, and cats are famously known for going into boxes.
So this is like
character
double
development.
But then they come back
This is
out.
character
but then I
development.
go. It's in water, so I make big fish
Sure.
and I throw it into the pool.
Like a nice
whole
tuna steak.
A
Yeah, like
whole
a-
tuna.
like a whole tuna. Just
Tuna!
Probably all three.
well, I reel back and it's like a
then you-
reverse fishing.
and,
and
the tuna comes
Yeah,
flying out of
tuna
the
comes
knife.
out of this tiny knife.
And that's probably all 3 gold worth of food for the day.
Depends how it comes.
No, probably not, because the rules around the knife are the pricing is based on wherever it is most common to find that. So, probably have a little bit left in there. It's not the full 3 gold. So, wind back with your magical food summoning knife. Tuna!
Tuna!
And you throw tuna through the air and splash it into the water.
Yep.
Okay. At that point, the third tentacle pops up and grabs the tuna and pulls it back under the water.
So does it disappear again?
You can still see it.
Oh, okay.
There's no sense in, like, yeah, there's a third tentacle there that you saw for just a second.
Well, it tells us there's a third tentacle.
Yeah. So you can leave it there to just remind yourselves.
Okay.
But it's kind of, right at the surface. Got the tuna all wrapped up. sort of writhing around. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Back away,
Okay.
away from that.
The water, like
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, within range. But I did my part. I fed it.
All right.
And it is a D8, so you are inspired with a D8. And yeah, I fed it. Maybe it's friendly now because I gave it fish and food.
Okay. That tentacle, it starts. Now, I want to be clear. The tentacles are representative. They're not necessarily perfect analogies here. So it starts to slither its way up out of the pool and then wrap around behind Soria.
All the way over here.
Yep.
So, assuming it's sort of like slurping along the ground.
Yeah. You can safely assume there's one of these is out of the water. A direct line to the pool is where the rest of it is.
Yeah.
That then wraps itself around you. And it's time for another opposed athletics check, although I think yours is just strength, because I don't think you're trained in
So
athletics.
good at this.
You are so good at this.
13.
You're grappled.
Great.
And it's holding on to you. And it's definitely got suckers. It was like... You can feel that.
Feels pretty weird.
That third tentacle that popped up is going to make the same move towards where Nines was. It's going to reach out, and then it's going to like lash around a little bit,
Around here.
seeing if it can feel for Nines. Nines, you'll have a chance, since you are at a distance here, to make a dexterity saving throw against this, and let's see if you make that save. Bated
Yeah.
breath.
I got a
You
19.
get a +1.
Yeah, you do.
And I got a 20 total.
You like jump over it as it kind of swings
stop that.
around. Now it's Holland's turn.
Colin, come in view of me.
Okay. Yeah, the Holland will move around the.
If Hoban
Corner of
stands
the pillar
next to you, Hoban gets advantage on
You
attack.
just want them in sight.
I just need them in sight.
Okay.
Since I'm grappled.
Sure.
Okay. For my plan.
All right.
Are you taking the lead with it?
No. No.
Oh, okay. So I actually have to keep in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to keep paying attention. Since you control Holwyn in combat, since Holwyn is basically a DM PC.
Hilwyn is going to use Hunter's Mark. And my question is,
Yeah.
This one's
do they all light up? Or is it just the one tentacle?
You're going to find out.
So
target and tentacle.
we'll go with the biggest one.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah. I'll just put it there.
They all light up.
So it's all one creature.
Yep. So you have Hunter's Mark on all of them now.
Okay. Shh. Do you want protection?
Protection.
Okay. We're going to use lightning arrows. And we're going to shoot at where it's gained Zoria.
Okay.
I sure hope it doesn't carry through this wet membrane.
Yeah, you'll just feel a tickle.
All right. Go
What's the
ahead.
worst that can happen?
Well,
die?
luckily, water is not conductive, so we're good. I'm wearing long rubber gloves.
Yeah, you're fine. You're
Yeah, that's the difference between electrocution and not.
I hope so.
first one is 29,
That'll hit.
and the second one is 19.
That also hits. Go ahead and roll for that big old pile of damage that they get.
All right. Hunter's Mark. Do I have a yellow die? I don't.
Nope.
And a D8. Which one do you want to be lightning?
It's really not the blue one?
You mean gray one?
The purpley one is lightning, apparently.
The dark one.
This one.
That's lightning.
3 lightning,
Okay.
6 hunter's mark,
Okay.
and 9 piercing.
That's pretty good.
4 lightning,
Okay.
2 hunter's mark, and 7 piercing for the second one.
All right. You thwack that with 2 arrows, and it recoils, and you hear sort of a garbled screech coming from the pool, and it recoils that arm, and it's not there anymore.
This
It
arm
withdraws it
disappeared.
into the pool. Anything else you would like Holwyn to do?
So I'm not grappled.
You are no longer grappled.
I think they will stay. Well, actually, they will go away from the pool unless you just need to be in sight of you.
I just need to see them.
Okay, then they go away from the pool to increase their odds of
Not being.
not being grappled.
Okay. Out of a very small pipe.
What?
It's slithering through the pipes.
Yeah. Out of a very small pipe, not more than an inch or 2 in diameter.
Well, it was knocking on the door.
A tentacle appears behind Nines,
I don't like that.
and now
Shouldn't.
you are grappled. So, opposing strength checks.
Ooh,
What'd you get?
I have 4, and
You
this
are
got
grappled.
Oh,
So you're grappled now. And then another one comes out
Oh, jeez.
over next to Holwyn. And would you like to make the rolls for Holwyn?
after that last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, let's do
All
it.
right. Another grapple coming in.
11.
You are grappled. Well, Holwyn is grappled. Olseth, it's your turn.
So, what do I need to do to stand up?
Half your movement.
Half your movement, and you
I'll stand up.
All right. You've got a big ugly in front of you, a big ugly behind you,
And then two more.
and more big uglies
Grab
around
it.
your buddies.
Well, I can't attack the one right in front of me. Do I need to use the bonus action to draw my blade?
Yes.
Okay, well, I definitely need to draw at least my main hand, and I have advantage on attack because we had this wonderful feast that I got.
Did you
Yeah.
drop my fishing pole?
I think he dropped your fishing pole.
I'll get it back though
Okay.
when we're done.
You're just gonna swim in that infested pool.
Because why not?
So I raise my flame tongue longsword, which has not had flame on because I already used my bonus action to just pull it out to get ready to attack and strike.
Oh yeah, you get advantage because I'm next to you, huh? With the Feast of Friends.
Yep.
That's a good sign.
Before I find out what has happened, I will use luck.
You can only reroll one die.
Oh, much better. 17.
What were your first two rolls?
1 and 6. 17.
Wow. Those are bad rolls.
They were.
17 hits.
Good. Hitting is good.
Maybe this could be friendly. We don't know. It's only attacking us, but we don't know
Oh, good
why.
God.
Min damage.
Min damage.
So what's the total?
5.
5.
But I get 2 attacks.
You do.
23.
23 hits.
Oh, much better. I got a 2 this time instead of a 1.
Excellent.
So 6 damage.
6 damage.
You just sort of flail around,
Yeah, I know.
and you accidentally hit that tentacle in front of you a couple times. Anything else you'd like to do?
You used your bonus, you've used your main, and half
So
your
I'll-
movement.
Yeah, you have half your
Yeah,
movement
there's
left.
nothing I can do. I don't really want to move away. It doesn't do any good. So, no, I'm just going to stand there and look stupid flailing my sword around.
Good.
If I wasn't grappled, I would think you look heroic.
You would. That was really sad. But
It was.
not unusual.
It was really sad. All right. At this point, and I'm going to use 2 to represent it because it's actually kind of large. A sort of writhing mass of tentacles and flesh rises up from the center. And this one is going to throw... It's different than a tentacle. It's like almost a tongue out towards Ulseth.
Ooh, gross.
And you need to make another opposed athletics check.
14.
Okay, it grapples you.
Uh-huh.
And that's all it can do with that for now. And nothing else is... Oh, no. It is going to use one of these kind of like swirling, almost tentacle things that are around it. It's going to reach out and it's going to hit Soria. Or try to hit Soria.
Don't hit Soria.
Your AC is...
17.
17, so that's a hit.
I have my fervent buckler.
You take
300 damage.
3 damage.
Oh, that's less than I thought.
It's less of a hit and more of like a glancing accidental blow. Like it kind of came down a little hard
It's
on
just
you.
sort of flailing.
Yeah, that's what it seems. Now it's Soria's turn, because that's all I can do.
Alright, I'm going to step behind Ilsa. You want
Yeah,
me to
push
stay
him
next to you, right?
Well, you get, if you're going to attack, I don't know.
I'm not going to attack. I am going to cast. I'm gonna pull out a piece of cork. And it levitates a little in my hand as I say my Fey druidic magics. And all of you feel sort of spritz of water fly over your faces as I cast water walking, or water walk on all of you. So now, for the next hour, you can walk on top of liquids as though it were solid ground. But more importantly, if you're submerged in liquid, it carries you back up to the surface magically at a rate of 60 feet around. So you can't really be dragged underwater particularly well. There's a massive amount of force keeping you from being dragged underwater.
Nice.
That could be pretty helpful.
I don't have a good bonus action to do, so I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay.
Unless I can use my harmonica as a bonus action, it doesn't actually say if that's a standard action or a bonus action.
I'm going to say playing your harmonica long enough to like have some impact here, standard.
Okay,
Standard
that's
action.
fair. Then I'm done.
Okay. That brings us back up to the top, which means it's the tentacle right in front of Ulseth. Now, since Ulseth is grappled, this one is going to basically flop down on you, and it's going to have like suckers just on your face.
This is getting more and more gross all the time.
Good. That
Is it all mucusy?
Does it smell really bad?
Oh yeah.
It's a
It's a sewer thing.
kraken.
It's a sewer octopus.
We
Who
haven't
knows?
seen 8 tentacles.
You're not really sure how many tentacles there are, but it's really gross. And you, what's your AC? 20?
21.
21. Okay. Almost saved, but
What?
you don't. You take 2 damage.
He's just rolling really
See, it's
bad.
just friendly. It's
Yeah,
just
it's just-
plain
okay,
rough.
It's like
It was just like a little dog
most
guess,
most
right?
of the damage is really just
psychic.
like psychological damage. You have these suckers on your face,
Yeah.
and they're just covering like.
Is this like irrecoverable psychic damage because I'll be traumatized forever?
your max health decreases.
We'll see how this goes. So that's its turn. It goops on you. That's what it does. 9s, you're up.
So I'm grappled.
You are grappled. Yeah.
You're seeing what happens.
Yeah. So, well, I will try to break out. Before I try to break out, as it's wrapping around me, I just tap it. See if it reacts in any way.
It moves its tentacle up to your face and starts kind of gooping on you.
Like friendly goop or just like
Feeling?
You can't. You don't have enough context to know if it's friendly or what. You're missing a lot.
is it hurting
But
me?
it
I guess
does-
is the better
it's not-
question.
It's not hurting you. Well,
Yeah.
and it does like a kind of almost finishes the song.
I will still try to get away from it.
Okay.
Like, let's see if I can break the grapple.
This should be interesting. Go ahead.
It's just another strength.
Yeah, it's an opposed strength check.
Got a 9, which is the
best
best
number.
number. 10 actually, because
Yeah.
I was about to ask you. You are free. The grapple, you got out of the grapple. Anything else you'd like to do?
do we have to, for your advantage to work, do we have to be right next to them, or do I just have to be next to a party member?
You have to be next to a party member and within 10 feet of the thing you're attacking.
Well, so far, I don't think we should kill this thing. I don't know if I'm actually conveying that to my teammates who are
Yeah.
actively being attacked.
So for example, if you were to move like here or here, you'd be within 10 feet of this one.
I will just go towards Hilwin.
Okay.
Well, actually, how far? It's a massive distance, I assume. How far is it from the work people?
Oh.
A long way.
A long way.
So I probably can't teleport to them. Unless I really do not know how far away they are.
Then you can definitely attempt.
I will just go to Hilwin for the time being.
Okay. Yeah.
And what happened to the tuna? Is it just gone? Is it just underwater?
You don't know what happened to it. You know it's not here, and you saw it get pulled under.
I'm gonna try that again.
Sure.
I reel back my knife.
Okay.
Tuna!
Another large piece of tuna. I'm gonna say that's the other. Like you're pretty good. at
Yeah.
this
On
point.
your knife.
On your knife, because they're big pieces of tuna. It comes flying out, hits the ground, slimy, slides towards the water, and a tentacle kind of comes up and goes and pulls it down underneath.
I mean, it's hungry. Maybe it just needs to be full.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anyway, Would you use your inspirational stuff?
Not yet. No.
Oh, well, then I will inspire the person who is also next to a bunch of tentacles.
All of us.
Well, you.
Oh.
As I ring my gong. And that should end my turn.
Okay. Then that brings up
Hilwin, right?
no, that tentacle, the one that Nines ran past. That one. That one's gonna slither back towards Soria.
See, it likes me now.
And it is gonna try to grapple you. It's a very grapply monster.
It is.
What's your roll?
Oh, sorry. I was checking something in my inventory.
Oh, that's fine.
14.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay.
A -1.
You're grappled. It wraps its tentacles around you and is gooping all over you now. You're very sticky and slimy. And that's its turn. Holwyn. Holwyn is up. What do you want him to do?
They're not grappled, right? Or are they grappled?
They are
Grappled.
grappled.
Well, I assume that impedes their ability to use a bow.
Yes, that impedes their ability to use a bow.
They will try to break the grapple.
Okay. Opposed strength.
That's going to be an 11.
They're still grappled.
We are not rolling well.
Yeah, this is not going great. What can they do while they're grappled?
Not a lot.
Can they grab one of their daggers and stab it? I saw the character models. They have daggers everywhere.
That is true, but their arms are kind of bound up.
As I mentioned, there's daggers everywhere.
Everywhere.
I would say that I'll be very generous.
Can they tap their shoe and have like a blade come out the boot like in
They don't have a
movies?
boot like that.
Can they get a boot like that?
Not here, but
Can it be delivered overnight? I mean, immediately.
Yeah, I think
1
overnight.
minute, 1 turn
Overnight
delivery.
Undercity.
1 turn delivery.
one turn.
One turn delivery. Wow.
To be fair,
Now
we
that is a magic shop if I've ever heard one. 1 turn delivery. They'll deliver you almost any magic item for an exorbitant price.
I
in
feel like
1
Joel
turn.
can do that.
Yes, he can.
So,
If he knows where you are.
okay.
There's not a whole lot I think that Holman can do at the moment. Well, they're
They,
grabbing.
they can also try the shave and a haircut. See, we're friends. Only friends know that.
Yes, only friends know that. All right, that's all for Holman. Then the one that was on 9, I believe, is the next one up. That one slithers back into the tunnel. So it's currently off of the map. And it comes up behind Soria. And it is gonna it's gonna move towards Ulseth and try to grapple Ulseth.
Yep. Ulseth is already grappled.
Yeah, there's 2 of them on you now. So you are double grappled, and you take 4 points of damage from just being squeezed a little too hard.
Sort of bludgeoning, I guess.
There wasn't any saving throw or
You're already
You're already
grappled by the
grappled.
same creature.
Oh, I'm double grappled.
It's
Yes.
the same creature. It doesn't
Okay.
need to grapple you.
Yeah,
again.
this one, now it's like kind of constricting you a little bit. You get the sense that it's not perhaps applying as much strength as it could. Then, I believe the next one up is the other one that's next to Soria.
The one that's grappling me.
Yes. That one is gonna shoot a lot of goop on you.
Okay.
So you, we'll call it blinded, because the goop is just kind of covering your eyes, and
Can't
it's
really
really
open. It's
thick.
sticky. Can't open my eyes.
Correct.
So I'm blinded.
Ulseth, it's your turn.
So as double grappled, is there anything special I need to do to break the grapple?
No.
Or can't I not? Can I not?
No, it's an opposed strength check. It's against the same creature.
So before I do that, I go,
Yeah.
you, who are the giant, slimy, huggy creature, we do not wish to harm you. If you let us go, we will leave.
Hopefully it's a beast and not a monstrosity.
I don't know that.
I know, I'm just saying hopefully.
Don't see any reaction.
Well, I can't do anything unless I get out of this grapple. It's a strength check.
It is.
I have not rolled above a single digit yet.
I'm aware.
And I'm going to luck the second time. The numbers keep getting smaller.
How? This isn't even the boss fight.
Strength. Okay, 21.
You are free.
Yay.
Can you pull me free?
I don't know.
And what else do you want to do? You're free from the grapple.
Did that take a whole action?
It took your standard action, yes, to break free from the grapple. You can use a bonus action, reaction if you have it. You have movement.
Can you try and pull me free with what you got?
I don't know. Can I?
No, not that would be a standard action. You could probably like get yourself over there and ready to assist, so that when it's Soria's turn, you could help like pull her out. I'd allow that with, bonus action and movement. Setting yourself up to assist. It's up to you.
Well, I only can do two things. I can use my extra attack.
Oh, jeez. This monstrous harmonica has to be played for a minute. That's not happening.
Yeah.
No.
We just
So I
need to
can
survive
take-
10 turns.
I can do either action surge
Yeah.
or I can.
Turns without me losing the ability to play.
I'm going to try to do what I can to help Zoria get out of the grapple.
Okay, so you're gonna move over, be ready to assist.
Well, do I have to move? Not really.
You basically just have to turn around.
Okay, well, I turn around and prepare
Okay.
to assist.
Then that is your turn. The
Being grappled isn't fun.
Try being grappled and blinded.
Yeah, really.
monster in the center, having its tongue thrown off, it goes back underwater. Thank you. And you don't know where it's going. Sorry, it's your turn. Is this your second or third? Second turn, right?
Second turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I'm holding my staff, even though I'm grappled, because I was holding it when I.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my staff to cast Speak with Animals.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, that didn't sound very encouraging. And I'm going to say, please let us go.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Okay. You say that.
We're not food.
You say that. Nothing changes.
I mean, that's my standard action to cast the spell, so I can't use it to pull myself out.
Yeah.
Can I try and wipe the goo away from my eyes at least?
Hands are can bound up.
Bound up.
Yeah, so you're still blinded.
Okay, that's all I can do.
All right. Then that tendril that's in front of Ulseth, that one is going to spray a bunch of goop onto Ulseth. Ulseth, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. Or be blinded just by the mere presence of goop.
Goop presence.
Goopy goop.
Ooh, that's not too bad. That's a shock.
Did you add your +1?
I did. 21.
Hey, you're not blinded.
Hey.
You are covered in goop, but not on your face.
Ooh.
So
I did
that's
that just in time.
yeah, that's a good thing. Nines, it's your turn.
Oh, let's. It's all connected to one creature, right?
You know it's one creature.
Let's try to do a joke.
Okay, just in fairness, you don't know if this is an animal or a monstrosity. You're not sure here, and it needs to be able, in most cases, to understand it.
I mean, it just says a creature of your choice you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny. And I'm just a funny-looking cat.
And it's a creature.
And it is a creature, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it generally speaking, that's true. Typically, like, humor has to be able to be perceived. Just like a way of saying intellectual abilities need to be high enough to, like,
Well, I know it's
actually
pretty
think
smart.
It went after you, after all.
Yeah, and I'm the most valuable member on this
You can
team, as
definitely-
I have not done any damage to it. I just threw 2 fish into it.
You can definitely try and cast on it.
After that DM warning,
Uh-huh.
that would be metagaming, and that's inappropriate.
Yeah. So I think Nine should do whatever he feels is right.
It's your choice.
I mean, it's a very nice thing to say a joke at something.
Especially
Sure.
something crushing also.
What's the joke you're gonna make?
I mean, he seems fine. He only takes, like, what, 6 damage so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not grappled at the moment.
And we can't be dragged under.
Yeah, so we're safe.
Oh, you can be dragged under.
We'll just...
We'll just get
You
shot
just-
back up.
We'll go shooting right back up.
Question about that. If you're down far enough and you get let go and you go up that 60 feet per second, do you fly out or you just kind of go to the top and stop?
I mean, you probably, like, bob a little bit, but you basically stop.
Does that depend on how, like, far down you are? Like, if you're, like, 200 feet down and you skyrocket up, do you, like, get some air?
No,
No?
not really.
Well, that'd be a funny visual.
It would, yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll try to touch Insidious Laughter because I don't know any better. Hey, Zoria! I'm not aiming at Zoria, but
Covered in goo and tentacle.
why did the octopus cross the reef?
Whoa.
To get to the other tide!
You should have said, what's it called when you split a plate of calamari? Squid pro quo.
I don't want to imply that you're gonna eat it! I'm implying that it should go away from us!
It doesn't respond.
Why not? That's a good joke.
It was a very
I mean,
good joke.
it's a good joke, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't respond, though.
I chuckle.
Okay, well, I got the group to chuckle, so that's good.
You committed that to the record.
That's... No, you haven't used your inspiration yet.
Not yet, no.
You haven't used it. I'm not... I guess that ends my... I'm not going to run away from anyone, am I? Nah, I'll just stay there. That's the end
If
of my
you do,
turn.
it's just going to pop up next to you anyway. You know
Yeah, there's
that.
pipes all over what was described.
Okay, you're good?
Yeah.
All right. Then... That will bring up... I think it's the one on the right of Ulseth now.
This one?
I think so. And that's the next one up. Is it? Yeah, that's the next one. I'm gonna go with that. There's a lot to keep track of with tentacles. That one, it's gonna try, instead of grappling Ulseth, it's gonna try to shove you in the water.
I think you should just let it do it.
I'm just gonna bob there.
It doesn't know
So
what's...
it's you don't have to resist it if you don't want to. You can just let it push you in the water.
Well, what do I need? Is this a strength saving throw or something?
This one is going to be similar to a grapple. It's basically
Opposed.
it's basically a grapple, but they're not trying to like hold on to you.
It's like a, yeah.
It's just an opposed strength.
I don't think I technically told any of you that you were water walked.
You just threw water on our faces.
Well, I would,
You magically tossed water on all our faces.
okay, so it's just the strength saving throw.
No, a strength check. You can use athletics.
I am using athletics.
Yeah, it's an opposed athletics.
Man, we
check.
really need to tell each other our abilities.
Yeah, probably.
That'd be good communication, so we don't need the metagame.
17.
Yeah, it hits you, and you kind of catch it, and you're like, no. And
Okay. No.
it
Just
stops.
like that.
Yeah,
I did
that's
that.
what you do.
I go, except it for me is no.
They're very good.
You who are
you
trying
don't.
to push me, no.
And doesn't push you back.
I rebuke thee.
It pulls back and it's like, no.
Doesn't it look sad?
It looks a little sad.
I can't.
How does a tentacle look sad?
It just
It
It
droops.
does.
troops.
It droops.
It droops.
It gets droopy.
It's droopy.
Yeah, it's Holwyn's turn. What do you want them to do?
Is Holwyn still grappled?
Yes.
Helen will try to ungrapple.
Go ahead.
Let's try this one. And that is a 13.
Hey, Holwyn is free. How about that?
Yay!
And they will go... Well, actually, they're going to fire on the middle one?
The one that's in the pool or the one that's on the right side of Ulseth?
The one that's in the pool.
You've hit that. That one's been hit by Ulseth.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's the same animal.
Yeah, I just want you to know that one's been hit by Ulseth.
Why is that? Why is that important information?
Because that one's taken damage. I thought you might like to know that that one has taken damage.
Okay, we'll non-lethally shoot it with thunder arrows,
Yeah?
like into the pool. where it
Just
hangs
like most arrows and thunder,
out. Yeah,
it's non-lethal.
I imagine it's like Green Arrow firing an arrow, but like the tip breaks apart and it's like a cartoon punching glove that's also electrified.
That's that. Yeah, that. I think that happened in Green Arrow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's electrified, but I know that did happen in Green Arrow. Or whoever shoots. There's like 4
There's
superheroes.
a whole
Shooty
bunch of
superheroes.
There's a whole bunch of archer superheroes.
Then none of them have superpowers.
I think Green Arrow does. Anyway, just roll. It does. Who cares what Green Arrow can do?
If he's rich, I care about his opinion. That's a 19, by the way, for the first one.
That hits.
And that's a 29 for the other one.
That doesn't.
Oh, okay. It got too confident.
Yeah.
And that's lightning. 3 lightning. 6 hunter's mark. And 11 piercing.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Okay. That one. That one goes under the water with the first shot.
Oh.
You hear it whimper a little.
Which one was that? The one that's
in the pool.
The one that's in the
You
pool.
can just tip it over.
It's
Right,
under
so
They
the,
went underwater.
under the water.
Maybe it's just hungry and just went to get.
Refreshment.
Find that tuna.
Are you still being grappled?
I am, yeah.
Shoot the one that's grappling you
This one.
with the other shot. Actually, I did fire both of them. Are you just gonna let me?
I mean, the sequence that would have happened is knock, twang, it's down, and then
Re-aim.
I'll let you re-aim on that one.
Okay. 3 lightning, 1 hunter's mark, and another 11 piercing.
11 piercing. What were the first two?
3 lightning
Okay.
and 1 hunter's mark.
Okay. And that's. There we go. Anything else?
They will go to the other side of that pillar
Okay.
because they seem to be able to track a far one.
This one?
Yeah. It may come from one of the pipes over there, but
That provokes an attack of opportunity. And it kind of grapples out, but misses. Doesn't seem to be like trying super hard here. And then it's the one that's grappling. Saria's turn.
It's grappling my
It's
turn.
grappling your turn. Yeah, it's grappling your turn. That's what it's doing. Okay, this
No
one.
wonder I haven't had many actions.
Yeah, really.
It's not my net one initiative.
no, it's just
the grappling.
It's the grapple of your turn.
It's pulling you towards the water, so I need you to make an opposed strength check.
I'm good at
if you
that.
want to.
Yeah, if you want to.
11.
You actually resist and like break free of the grapple.
I break
The-
free.
Yeah, the goo seems to maybe have like loosened its grip.
Oh, its own goo working
Yeah.
against it.
So it moves back towards the water, one space, and you are now free. That's its turn. Now the other one on your other side,
That's grappling also.
I'm not grappled.
that one
you
isn't the
broke
one that
free.
was grappling.
No, it was trying to push me in the water.
Oh, it was trying to push you in.
This one is gonna try to fling Ulseth into the water.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
grab his leg and toss him.
No. It's gonna make itself kind of flat, changing its shape a little bit, and try to get under Ulseth's foot. And then toss you.
I'm going to keep my feet planted firmly on the slimy floor.
Okay. Make a strength check. Yeah.
Just a plain strength check, not an
You can use athletics.
Okay. Luck.
That's your last one.
You've had like 4 turns.
I know. It didn't get much better. 11.
That's like no more for this whole dungeon now.
I know.
Unless there's some sort of
Oh,
magic.
and you got an 11 with your luck?
This is really good. Bad. I'm
Okay,
having a really
Why do we
bad
get
time.
you those
You're
dice?
flying through the air and
Why did
land
you-
in the water.
Why did you buy me these dice? These
Cursed
dice.
Oh, we bought you the dice. You cursed them.
Then why did you
touching
buy
them.
it at curseddice.com?
Yeah.
Cursedice.com.
So where
sponsoring
where am I bobbing in the water?
Sort of the center of the pool.
So you get knocked like that.
Yeah.
I'm prone.
You're
Well, you're in the water.
swimming in the water.
I'm swimming in the water, but I can use my movement later, right?
Yeah, you can use swimming, which is half movement speed.
Yeah.
Well, it actually is technically, he's just on top of the water.
Yeah, he went sploosh and then bounced back up, bobbing like a cork.
yeah.
is what I
That
do.
was a waste of luck. I should have just let myself be flipped.
Yes, it was, because I rolled a nat 20 on that, so
I didn't.
you did not.
No.
Ulseth, it's your turn.
Well, I swim back to where I was.
Okay,
You can just get up and
you just
walk.
get up and walk.
Walk. Okay.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Why?
We'll figure out why.
Because I asked for one.
Oh, good grief.
Is the why?
Why?
Do you
17.
do you still have your inspiration?
Yeah, but I hit it. I got a 17.
Oh, okay.
So it's not too bad.
You feel things trying to like touch you. It's more as you sort of like wiggle and move out of the way. They feel more tickly.
I find this very uncomfortable.
That's the idea. And you managed to make your way to the edge of the pool.
Yay.
You get out of the pool?
Not there. I need to be next to you. So I get advantage on attacks. Okay, that was my movement.
That is correct.
I used my bonus action to go flame on.
Oh, hey! You used it.
Yep. It has been a long time since I've been able to do that.
Yeah.
And my first attack will be against the wounded one.
Good call. Go ahead. Now that you're out of luck, we'll see what happens.
For that, I got a nat 20.
See, all you
Out
have
of
to
luck,
do.
nothing
So
but
I'm gonna
points.
do. It needs like 3 more points of damage, right? Right. So yeah. So I.
So now you'll succeed in doing 2 more points of damage.
Well, okay. So I start with 11 slashing damage and 6 fire damage. And let's
As
see.
you
Do I?
swing your sword at it, you basically just sort of catch it across its surface, and the flame is very, very hot. And it like screams and pulls it back in the water.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to use my second attack on the other tentacle. When I could use the deep nat 20 on this, but I'll probably get like a 3 and a 1, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Now he's rolling nat 20s the rest of the fight.
Yeah, you got rid of all your luck.
I did. I rolled another nat 20.
Call him.
Yeah, yay. So I do 6 slashing and 10 fire damage. But I haven't used my. Is it just the D8 again, or do I do the fire again for a crit?
On crit, you double the dice.
Yeah, I don't get the plus bonus though.
What
you
was
don't,
the?
you don't double the plus.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I do another 3 slashing and jeez,
Nice.
2 fire
Well,
damage.
what's the total with your first results?
I'm supposed to remember what I did the first time.
Yeah.
I'm so used
Ideally,
to not being able to do anything, so.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
it helps that I keep track of this as well.
I think it was, I did like 8 or 9 slashing damage and 10 fire damage. It was definitely 10 fire damage the first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I did 3 and 2.
Okay. You hit the other one, and I'm gonna say that one also slithers back in. And Ulseth, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, I used my bonus, and I used my movement, and I used my action. I could not do anything more.
Well, yeah.
Were you confused about why you bobbed on the surface and were able to walk over?
Oh, yes. Oh, no, I just thought
You just thought,
I thought, oh,
That's
this
how-
is really thick water.
Ulseth lands.
This is like,
Physics have changed.
this is just like Jello, whatever that is.
Sorry.
This is like those ground up horse hooves. And
Yeah.
You're up next, so pay attention.
I'm blind.
Those two, the sort of larger mass, they appear behind Ulseth.
That?
Yes. And I need Ulseth to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, sure. I think the D20s are all used up. And indeed they
Yep.
are. Yep. 8.
You are. Well, now you're grappled. and you're prone. You're like basically in a giant sucker tube, and your head is kind of inside the monster, and it's like sucking on you.
Just
Could you make this just any worse?
yes.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel things inside the mouth going up around you.
Okay, well, that's gross.
So now you're being sucked on by
Yeah.
the monster.
Yeah.
Like. That's all. That's what's filling your ear canals.
That's the
right
only
now.
It's
noise.
just trying to get the salt off of your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, it's your turn.
Is wiping the goo off my face a standard action or a bonus action?
I'll let you do that with a bonus action to wipe the goo out of your
So I
face.
can see.
Yes.
So I wipe my eyes clear to see in front of me Ulseth
Being
head
sucked.
inside the mouth of a thing.
Yeah, more than his head, it's most of his body. It's like his thighs.
I meant only his head sticking out.
Oh, no. His head's in it.
Oh.
His feet are kind of sticking up and out, and it's just his like thighs to his feet. So most of him is inside getting sucked on.
Alright, I'll say. So I have speak with animal up.
Yes, you do.
And I will say, before, as I walk towards it, I will say, this is your last warning, release my friend. Is there any response or sign of recognition?
There is not.
Okay. Then I am going to have to get Ulseth out. I'm gonna have to hurt this thing, though. So,
Why would you do- It's so friendly.
I go,
that's the noise it's making.
does
It's very
Ulseth,
vigorously sucking
does
on
Ulseth
Ulseth.
look in distress?
you can't
Ulseth
tell.
looks like feet right
Does
now.
Ulseth's feet look like they're in distress?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to say a few words in Fey, and the air around me will turn dark, and black veins will race up my arm to my fingertips, and I'll touch the creature and cast Blight. And necromantic energy surges through it. It makes a constitution save of 16.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. No, fails.
I have to see with that.
Yeah?
It takes 8d8 necrotic damage.
That could be a lot of damage.
Not if I roll really badly.
What are you doing with those rolls?
2,
What?
1,
What are you
Get it?
all?
2, 7, 3, 1. And a 7. Okay. So that's 9, 11, 18, 22, 29 necrotic damage coursing through it.
It clearly doesn't like that. And starts sucking on Ulseth harder and faster, just Ulseth is now just feet in there. And Ulseth, you feel a little bit of this energy like pulsing through this thing, and it leaves you like a little shocked. You don't take any damage, you just feel that
That's all
negative
the
energy.
lightning arrows that are flying in there.
And
Oh, Phil Burr.
as you finish that cast, the kind of middle door opens in the room, and you see a group of sewer employees, come in.
What are you doing to Francis?
No.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing to Stinky?
Does it actually smell that bad?
No. Well,
So it's
okay,
an ironic name.
for Ulseth, it smells pretty terrible right now. Stinky, what are you doing to these people? And what are you all doing to Stinky?
I'm throwing fish at him.
It attacked us.
Well, that's fine, but Stinky, you know you're not supposed to be up here. You're restricted to the lower levels. You know that. A little head pokes up from the other end of the pool. It's mostly like a beak and a couple eyeballs, and it just goes.
I told you not to bite us. That's not your mouth.
It just goes.
Oh.
Stinky.
Also.
Stinky, put him down. Clean him off. You've had your fun. And Stinky slithers away.
Are we done with this class? Let's leave the sewers.
Mystery solved. This is what happened to Muriel. She died inside an octopus. Mystery solved.
I should not have used my 4th level spell to try and get Ulseth out.
And I shouldn't have used my luck. Over
So
and
it
over,
did
trying to
understand my joke.
No, it didn't. It doesn't comprehend the humor.
What's that?
It doesn't find things funny.
Like, it has a totally different way of processing the world.
So is this an aberration?
You don't know. What I can
Knowledge
tell you.
nature.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
23.
I mean, you might as well
You're
use.
fairly certain that this is a monstrosity. A very, very big monstrosity.
Can I stand up now?
You're in the water,
Yeah.
so of course.
Yeah, you can stand up now.
Okay.
It's kind of like sliding the goo off of you gently.
I'll
Stop.
play my harmonica for a minute.
Sure.
You have to do the full minute.
Time passes.
Stinky.
Stinky bolts up, and you see now it's just the beak and the eyes. Like,
Hi.
Explain the joke to him.
hi.
Sorry about zapping you.
That's okay. Happens.
Well, what were you doing to Ulsa?
Playing.
With what?
Olsef.
My goo sack.
Oh, it's just his goose egg.
Oh, yeah.
Or their goose egg. You know, that was a little rough for us.
Oh, sorry. You did the knock thing, and then I thought you were sewer people. They all know me.
Could you possibly return my fishing rod?
Oh. Oh, is that a fishing rod?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. A weird little tentacle thing comes holding it up.
Got my fishing rod back.
That's very good.
Explain the joke.
What joke?
The one I told it.
It wasn't a good joke.
It was a great joke. Fine, tell your joke.
I don't remember it. I was covered in goo.
They usually
you
help
have-
some people remember.
Are there any other cool things down there with you, Stinky, that you could bring up? Any, like, shiny magical things?
Ew, cool like what?
Like, things that don't rust. Swords. Armor. Shields. Gold. Things that look like this. I'll hold up a gold
Platinum.
coin.
Oh!
No.
Money.
Yeah.
I've heard of money.
Do you have any down there?
Yep.
Could we have some?
Yeah, sure. Be right back.
Figure we might as well get something out of this.
Ask if they know Sturmgrimmy.
It's a good one, yeah.
Ask if it knows Dole.
Comes back up. Here. There's just a huge mess of glittering gold and silver goo.
Great. Shove it in my bag.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and add 9,700 gold to your inventory.
Holy cow.
Jeez.
So are we friends?
Yeah,
You're
we're,
fun.
we're really big, good friends.
Yeah, I like friends.
You'll be.
You're the first
paying
one who
for
can talk
dinner
to me.
from now on.
Do you have any like other magic? Any cool things down there? Other like weapons or armor?
No.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the money washes down, though. People throw it in the drains and all sorts of stuff.
Magic jewelry.
No, but there are jewels.
Oh, could we have some jewels?
Sure.
I like that we're doing this in front of the sewer workers.
They never asked, right?
The sewer workers, they just kind of went back about their day.
How much jewels do I get?
You get 1,500 gold worth of assorted. How about sapphires? Because they're my favorite.
Do you know Sturmgrimmy?
Sturm what?
Sturmgrimmy.
Nope.
Can you find out if there is any other danger we must avoid?
Are there any dangers down there we should avoid in the lower levels?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
All sorts of stompy, grinding things. And black, gooey, nasty bits.
Ask about the cult.
Are there cultists down there? Evil people?
I don't really know. But the workers call them puddings, and the puddings, they're bad. They taste bad.
Good to know. This thing eats them.
Yeah, let's not eat the pudding.
I liked the things you threw.
Oh, the fish. They like the fish.
Oh.
Oh, of course they like the fish.
Do you want, here, have some astronaut ice cream.
And that's what kills Stinky.
That was gross.
Sorry. I thought you might like it.
That's okay.
Is there anything else we think might be in the sewer that we could ask for?
Ask it if it can help us fight things if it notices us in trouble.
If we're in trouble, can you stick your tentacles out and help us fight the things that attack us? Like, if we get attacked by a pudding or something?
If I'm there, sure.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you guys headed down to the lower level?
If we can get the door open.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
Do you know how to do it?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any friends down there?
Nope. It's
No.
just me and the sewer people. I don't even know where I came from.
No?
Do they?
Nope.
Do they know where Muriel is?
Have you seen a bullywug?
Yep.
Where?
In the sewers.
Oh my god.
Could you fill about 10 of my vials with your goo?
I didn't already.
Fair. Do you have any other secretions?
Like what?
Goos. Any other varieties?
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you like spit acid or?
Nope.
What about the ink?
Oh, yeah, I got ink.
Oh, could you fill some bottles with ink?
There you go.
Ink's actually worth a lot of money.
Stinky goo.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is the ink stinky?
Mm-hmm.
do you have ambergris?
No.
Oh, it knows that word.
Yeah.
Do you have any books about ambergris?
Nope. But I do read books from time to time.
Like what books?
Oh, I don't know. I just look at them.
So picture books.
Do you have any
right?
books?
No, I can't. Like, I don't know what all the words say,
Could you bring
but I
us?
do read them. I flip one page, then another.
Could we have one of those books?
Oh, sure.
What is it?
You don't know. It's mostly just goo.
It's covered
completely
in goo,
waterlogged.
and it's been in water for who knows how long.
Yeah.
That makes
Also,
it really valuable.
This is really valuable.
Nines can put it in their bag.
I open my bag of holding.
Goes in. The bag is like,
I don't get this bag.
well,
Maybe your bag would like
anything
more
else
food.
I can help you with?
No.
All right.
Do you? Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you like gum?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to translate for me.
They like gum.
I have some pretty good gum.
I bet gum gets flushed down a lot, actually.
Yeah, but not
It
pretty
does.
good gum. I'll give you 2 sticks of pretty good gum.
Don't swallow it.
That was delicious. That didn't taste anything like all the stuff that's down here. It was so good. Thank you for
pretty
sharing.
Did it like the gum?
They like
I
the gum.
liked the
they
gum.
really like the gum.
I'd give it the rest of the pack, so 3 more sticks.
We're gonna kill this thing. And not on purpose this time.
Well, sorry about hitting you.
It's all right. Sorry about blighting you.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I've had worse.
Oh,
I live in a sewer.
right.
Yeah.
Fair.
Anyway. We're gonna go now. Thanks. Because, it's the end of the episode.
Just knocking all our shit over.
Smack.
Thanks for watching, Dungeoneers. We'll see you next week. Until then, stay safe. We love you.